Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I will discuss about after end of this section what we will build. So friend, I have already discussed about that Node.js and we have successfully completed multiple projects with this. I have also discussed about that Express.js and MongoDB. Now together all that experience we will create one of the advanced level projects. So that will be one of the chat application project. So in this project, I will discuss about that authentication process, the validation process, add user with the images, how can do that work, step by step, everything will be more clear to you. So now I want to share after end of this session what we will build. Like that is our page, and into this page that is our first page, that means home page, that is a login page. Okay, and if you right now I am not logging, so without logging, if you want to access that user page, you can see. So how can protect this URL with the middleware? I will show you that things with the live example. Now there is another page as the inbox page. You can see you are not able to access it. So first of all, you have to logging. And if you go to our database, into this I will use that MongoDB database. Right now I have the two user. One is the kazi@gmail.com, another is the aryan@gmail.com. Okay, right now if you put inappropriate one of the email address, like here I put some of the inappropriate email address, inappropriate password. Now if you click as a logging, now you can see it's now show as a logging failed, please try again. Okay, that means that is perfectly get this validation. Here if you put that appropriate email address, if you put inappropriate password, click as a logging, you can see it's also get that validation. Here you have to use that appropriate email address and password. Like here I have already added on the password, so I simply added that password. Now after that, if you click as a logging, now you can see right now you are successfully logged in. And when you successfully log in, our menu will be updated. Now that is become changed as a logout. Okay, and after that login, if you want to access that inbox page, you can use that access this inbox page, and also there is another page as a user page. So from to the user, you will be able to create that user from to this position, and also there is an option for the logout. So if you click as a logout, now you can see it's now showing as a successfully logout. And also how can display some of the toaster message. I hope it will be very much clear to you. Right now I want to do under logging with this user, so I simply copy it again, and that is our username. And also I want to put that password, so simply logging, successfully logging. If you now go to that user, and into this user area here, if you click as a new user, like I make all that field is required. If you make it as a empty, click as a submit. Now you can see it's now display all that our validation message, like there's a name is required, invalid email address, and then mobile number must be valid country mobile address. Here you have to use that as a country mobile address. And for the password also I have added some of the validation. Password must be at the 8 character long, and also it should be one uppercase, one lowercase, one number, and also it should be one symbol. Then that will be acceptable. And also from to this position you will be able to upload some of the images. Like first of all I want to add that name. I name it as a test. Okay, I name it as a test. When you that is appropriate, and after that if you click as submit, you can see it's now become changed. Now that is our red border is gone. That means right now it's totally fine. And after that, the email address, so here if you put that as email address as a test only, I just make it as a test, this type of one of the name, click as a submit, you can see it's also get this validation as invalid email address. Now I want to put another invalid email address as a test@gmail.com. okay, so this type of one of the name I simply added, click as a submit, you can see it's now also become changed. Now our validation is successfully done. And then the mobile number, so if you put in some of the mobile number, it will be not work, because here you have to use it as a mobile number must be valid country mobile address. So here you have to use that as a country code, like for education purpose I use it. And also there is another issue, if this mobile number is already exist in our database, okay, if you can see it's already exist, now that will be also display another validation. Click as a submit, you can see there is a mobile already used. Same as for our email address, if this email address is already in use, like I have already used as a kazi@gmail.com or the aryan@gmail.com. so if you put that as a aryan, like I show you, I also put that as a aryan@gmail.com, click as a submit. Now you can see it's now also successfully get this validation as email already in use, mobile number already in use. Okay friend, now I want to change it. I make it as a test@gmail.com, and mobile number I want to change it. I make it as a 99. Okay, so now that will be our mobile number. And now if you click as a submit, now you can see both of these is now successfully done. Okay, and after that password, here if you put any inappropriate password, click as a submit, you can see here there is some of the message. Our length should be as 8 character, and also that should be one of the lowercase, one uppercase, one number, and one symbol. So password will be actually like that. Okay, right now they have the one uppercase, they have some of the lowercase, 8 character, they have one of the number, and also they have one of the symbol. So now I want to use this type one of the password, so I simply paste it. And now I want to choose one of the image. Like if you go, I want to choose this one. Okay, choose this one, and after that if you click as a submit, yes, you can see it's now show the message users created successful, and without loading that page our new user is successfully loaded in here. And if you go to our database, into this database, now if you refresh it, right now that should be 3, because you can see now there is another API is created for this user as a test@gmail.com. mobile number, password, I make it as a Bittrip password. How can add that Bittrip password? I will show you that things with the live example. And also if you go to our folder, that is our project folder, if you go to that uploads, all that our avatars will be saved in here. You can see our avatars is now successfully saved in here. Now I want to delete it. Okay, so if you want to delete this user, simply click as a delete. You can see user deleted successful. It's without loading that page, this user is totally gone from to this area, and also when this user will be removed, this user related image also will be removed. Okay, how can do that work? I will show you that things with a live example. So that will be very interactive one of the projects. So with this you will be able to level up your coding experience. I hope you like it very much. And also if you click the logout, now that is successfully log out. So when this user will be log out, you are not able to access any page. Okay, how can create this type of one of the project from to the scratch? I will show you everything with a live example. So if you're ready, then let's get started.